Hi everyone, this is an introduction video of medical image analysis. Those who are enrolled in this class will learn about all image processing stuff and also how to process the image to make it meaningful for us to interpret it. Particularly in week 1, you will be exposed on medical image processing and the introduction of digital image processing. So what does it mean by that? Alright, this subject has 3 CLO or course learning outcomes. So at the end of 14 weeks, you will be able to achieve the first one, to propose existing image processing techniques to be used in medical image application. And number 2, to analyze the similarity and the differences between imaging modality. And the third one will be to be able to perform medical image analysis using appropriate image processing tools. Alright, so for the first CLO, it will be covered during week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, and week 6. For the CLO number 2, it will be covered during week 1, which is this week 9, and week 10. And also CLO 3 will be covered during week 7, 11, 12, 13, and 14. And if you can see from here, they are divided into assessment. So each CLO will be assessed differently. And the red font here represents the continuous assessment. And if you notice, this subject has 50% of continuous assessment and another 50% for final exam. Meaning that if you are doing a good work during continuous assessment, you will pass the subject. Okay? You just need another extra effort from you to get an A. And having said that also, 50% coming from the continuous assessment, so we will do a lot of activity in the class. I may need the participation from every one of you because the mark will be given based on the activity that will be arranged for the rest of 14 weeks. So if you notice here, the continuous assessment comes from 20% case study assignment, video presentation 10%, class activity 10%, and test is 10%. So notice that the class activity 10% requires you to do various activities in the class, whether individual or the group activity. So I need your participation, I need your attendance in the class in order for me to give the 10% marks. Alright, now what we're going to do in this class. So it involves the theoretical part and the practical skill of medical image analysis. So all of you are required to have a laptop that will be installed by latest MATLAB version. Okay, you am already subscribed to this. You need to download it. I will post on Spectrum how you can download the software, and from that we will learn on the imaging modalities, the segmentation, registration, image understanding, and visualization. But for this class, since this is degree class, my focus more on the processing of the image, segmentation, and make it the object of interest meaningful to us. The registration I will expose to all of you. I will briefly expose to all of you and explain what it is all about, but not that important for the degree level, but you need to know. All right. And this class also will always be updated from your senior because the field of image processing, medical image analysis, for example, are very emerging topic, meaning that it always changes with time and there will always be a new technique, a new algorithm that coming in the way. So I will include that in the class, and due to that, your assignment normally are different from your senior. Okay, so we are focusing on the understanding of medical image processing in the theoretical, and we will use algorithm. Okay, we will do a little bit coding in MATLAB to analyze the image and to make sure that we get meaningful parameter out of the image. So why is medical image analysis is special? Of course, number one is the beauty of it is we always try to solve and simplify things so that it will benefit the patient. Having said that, is medical image analysis will automate the process of diagnosis. Okay? I'm not saying it will replace the doctor. Of course, the doctor can visualize and also can identify the disease by looking at the scan. They've been trained to do that. However, if we have the computer-aided diagnosis that is automated, it will help the process. It will speed up the process. You will get rapid diagnosis and our frontliner are not burdened with too many images. So particularly when if you are still a member during COVID time, where too many patients are going to the hospital that having COVID and all that. So if we have the system that is automatically can diagnose whether the patient differentiate the patient whether they are COVID or normal pneumonia, that will speed up the process. Okay, so we are looking into the computer vision. So what does it mean by computer vision? So computer vision means that you are developing an algorithm that detecting the irregularities. Okay, and each of us are very unique. Each patient has unique behavior or unique characteristics. So that makes it even complicated for us to automate it. Because when we want to automate things, it must have certain characteristics so that you can automate it, right? So, but the patient, there's no person on this earth that has similar traits. It's just that we have a common, let's say we do have eyes, nose, mouth, and all that. But each person has different shape, different colors, and all that. So we are dealing with the things that are dynamic, yeah, that changing and very challenging, and we are no longer in the theory land. Okay, we are in the practical way of solving things. Okay, so this is what you're going to be exposed in this medical image analysis class. So what do I mean by analysis is, so it's different from the image processing. Image processing meaning that you are processing the image to improve the quality of it, okay, to get the data coming out from it. But the analysis involve in identification, the measurement, and this measurement and identification can produce numbers or word or what happened next. Okay, so the holy grail of the image analysis is completely we understand the image automatically, and the computer can do the analysis. So that is the holy grail of medical image analysis. The state of the art here lies on the technique to segment the image and to register the image. So you will learn later what does it mean by segmentation and registration in the class.